Satnam, can you hear me?
Satnam, yes.
Oh, Satnam, Satnam. Good. And nice to meet you for the people that I didn't met yet in the past. This is the group. Are we waiting someone else? Nina, maybe you know?
Perhaps a couple, but I guess you can start. I guess you can start. Yes.
Yes, also because we don't have a long time.
Yes.
Very good. So bring your palms together. Let's tune in. Thank you. So just close your eyes. Find a shortcut to meet your own silent space. Inhale to begin. Om Namah Gurute Namo. Om Namah Gurute Namo. Om Namah Gurute Namo. Please inhale. Just suspend for a moment. And please exhale, relax. So Satnam again, and it's a pleasure to be with you this hour together. And the idea was to meet specific the people from Sweden that they had an interest for this course that we are going to do, this training. And because last time that we had this big class to do together, we had this unbelievable defeat from the organizer in Spain. I don't know how many people they could join the class. Some of you was in the master class that I did? 1, 2, fantastic. Okay, so today, just in 1 hour, I don't want to do any kind of, master class. I just would like to, I don't know, be close to you, know each other if you have some questions. But what I want to tell you that last time that we did this class, and you can have the recording, I was speaking more or less about the importance nowadays with what is happening of a new paradigm of leadership. Understand and refresh this word. Really, what does it mean success if it's not just, the full expression of the human being? And the leadership, just the way to go deep in ourselves and pull it out, But also, we need to go completely another stage of understanding, of mutuality, interdependency, and coexistence with all the human beings, because all we see now is based on our misunderstanding of what is leading, guiding, and take care of a country, of a community. And what we are living is just the outcome. So it's years that we are telling to people, it's the moment to receive the process of leading our life and deal with other people. And now everything is collapsing, and maybe some ears a little bit more open to listen to these teachings that they arrive really to crossing this difficult period. So this is more or less what we were speaking about it. So actually today I'm a little bit inspired from my morning and my sadness, in which something came to me and I had some experience. And I think it's a nice way to be together today. So I would like to talk to you a little bit about it, and then maybe we can do a little practice together. And then if you have something to ask me or whatever, you can do. Can be a good plan for you? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. And everybody understand my English? Yes, Italian English, you do. Very good. So, you know, especially coming from Kundalini, we always knew that, I mean, the basic three way through which we can reach other people, affect other people, share with other people, are our sight, our touch, and our word, okay? And the sight is not just our sight, that through the eyes we can do something to someone or help another person. It's also the sight that they see us, okay? Reflecting of this, I was remembering a story, a very nice story, which I hope you can grasp in the right way. Was a student that was going to the teacher. Wasn't necessarily a teacher of spirituality, of yoga, but he went to the master and he said, "Master, you know how much I love you, and I always here, I am always standing with you, but I have a question and it's in my heart and I have to ask to you." I said, "Please tell me, Sammy, whatever you want to ask to me." He said, "You know, sometimes happen that we go in the congregation and I listen to this other teacher and I cannot understand why. Whatever you say, you talk to us, it makes sense. It's very well expressed and it's interesting, but doesn't arrive to my heart. I mean, with all respect, may I ask you this question?" And the teacher said, "Look, I know this, and I know this other teacher, and it's true, it's like this." And he said, "Okay, but why?" He said, "You know that this teacher was in a jail for 20 years, and he was treated like a criminal, and he was abused all the time. And all his process, in some way, happened that now, when he speaks, he penetrates the heart of a person. I never know even where is a jail. I didn't have this experience. My life was different." So for me, this story today makes very much sense. I'm not asking you to go to the jail or to have a tragedy in life, but when the life is full of experience, and experience, bad or good, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but is full of intense experience, and you understood practically how to survive, and then you were managing to live 360 degrees your life, to live it properly, you become an effective human being, which sounds very, very, very cold, how I tell you, but effective human being means that you are the expression of who you are, and your own presence make a huge difference. The old paradigm of the leadership and the success was people that they were speaking a lot, doing a lot, promises a lot, confusing us a lot. We should arrive to the point that by our own experience, the people can sense that they can trust our own self. You understand what I mean? And I mean, I have a lot of this story that I love this little story. And there is another story. One old man, true story, in India, he was doing, because I did with Yogi Bhajan, he was telling the story, this exercise, look at me. Don't worry, you will not do. So like this, the right palm upward and the left down. Maybe you did a lot of time, no? So this was part of a Kriya. Actually, I did this morning, and it's the second exercise. So I was in this position, and Yogi Bhajan was telling the story. So because he say, you know, if you do this exercise every day for 31 minutes, it's not that you will be healthy, but all your neighborhood, so all the people that they live close to you, they will be healthy. So, and he told the story that was a man, this old man, that was in India is very easy that maybe, especially on the Thursday night, you can invite people at home. We did a lot of time also us as a teacher of Kundalini Yoga in the Sikhism, there is this tradition, you open up the house. So he was opening his garden, something like that, and there will come in a lot of people. He was just saying few words, the people that were with him, and everybody get healed. And they were feeling very good and very happy. And they were last for other 10 days before they were coming back. Yogi Bhajan say he was doing every single day 2.5 hours of this exercise. Why I'm telling to you? When your vibratory frequency is tuned with your real self and you have a clarity of consciousness, you do affect the environment around you and any person is there. Look, I'm not asking you to affect everybody and this is to be successful, but there is a Aquarian age way to lead, to succeed, which is just happening because your inner process brought you to there. And then it's everything natural, organic, and you can reach everywhere. There is no limit. It can make sense what I'm telling to you. So the word, you know, because I say to you, sight, touch, word. Word is the last resource. So if really you see that doesn't work, you say a good phrase, a good line, no? But what should work is the presence. Now, I don't know, look around, what was the last presence in our political leadership, just to speak about the disaster that we are living now, that was remarkable. Maybe Obama, which he last, I don't know, 3 months because they kill his aura like this, but was this reality, no? I mean, the rest is just bogus and it's everywhere. So, how I can tell you in simple words, this is what we call caliber. Maybe you heard a lot of time in Kundalini Yoga, caliber, the capacity to give sense to what has no sense. The capacity to uplift situation, the capacity to deal properly with what you like and what you don't dislike, what you dislike. The capacity to manage what is not manageable, to deal what is impossible. And this comes from the connection with your own soul, with your own self. So at the end is the old story. I mean, you have to allow to prevail your soul in your being. That's the process that we are offering with this kind of course, which is the core of Kundalini Yoga, but done in such a way that become very pragmatic. The action to translate in practical life this presence of the soul. Otherwise, the teaching, as we know, they are effective, but they are always a little bit up here. How to translate it in every action, in every breath, and in practical life. How you can enjoy the spirit with the matter, because they fit very well. They have to fit. Otherwise, it's momentary success. Sooner or later, everybody discovers that we are fake. So, and the only power that we have is the caliber. your personal caliber is your capacity of project the caliber. So if I can use the word of Yogi Bhajan, is say there is a moment that your individuality should join the totality. If you are just an individual, you know who you are and you have your things and you have your little success, you are very local, you are very finite, you're very in a box. So should be a big jump in which the transition from who you are embrace what is your role in the universe and how you are ready to sacrifice what you are attached to in order to deliver it properly. In other words, we have to change our concept of education, of how deliver our life in a proper way. We have to deliver our divinity, not our insecurity. We have to deliver our authenticity, not our, try to be different from others. That's what I feel to tell to you today. That's what we are going to do to the course. So it's putting in discussion a lot of things that we still have from the Pishan age. And it's very difficult. Now there is an inertia unbelievable on us to come out of this pattern. We speak about it, we know about it, but very few people, they are stepping. They have the courage to do this last step, terrible step in this completely new consciousness. And this is what Kundalini Yoga it's all about, no? And in my feeling and my experience, in a way, we have to take the responsibility to include love in whatever we do. Work, professional, relationship, social, mentally, physically, because it's just the love that allows you to go more close to who you really are. And more the challenge grows, more you have to put the love into it. So the challenge will help you to rise the values and the virtues that you have. Any good thing that you can imagine in life, divinity, compassion, tolerance, intuition, capacity to negotiate, comes from a state of love. But this love, apart in our relationship, apart when we want, apart where we are secure, we are so afraid to stand the intensity of that relationship. Not with the other person, with the feeling of love. We all love to fall in love. Love is like success. Nobody wants to be completely successful because there are a lot of consequences to it and you have to get rid of a lot of stuff to be there. Same is the love. So, yeah, instead of give you the presentation, I want to tell you what today comes also, in relationship to how I see your face. And that's what we do. So, Dunia, we have 1 hour, no? Yeah.
Yes, it's 6:30 that we finish.
Yeah. So I would like to do a little practice with you. Do you want to ask me something before? So maybe we finish with the meditation. Do you want to tell me something also? I don't want to be here to tell you the detail of the be more, I don't say generic, but not just which modules, how it works or something like that. Can you? Talk to me. How do you feel after I told you these things? Nothing? Okay. So let's see how you are after a little meditation. Maybe we can do really this. Let me see. We can do this thing. How to find that space, that dimension in which our individuality can meet the totality. So how we can release our ego, but surrendering to the universal ego. I mean, how we can really try to reduce this sense of separation, which make us very powerful and very universal. Maybe we can do this meditation. Do you have this Har Gobind, Dunya? Do you have Hare Gobind?
Nirinjan, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, I have to explain to you the meditation because during when we put the music, it's complicated to speak under. So do you have heard this mantra? Hare 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 Govinda. Yes, no? Hare 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 Mukande. So 4 har, and then there is the attribute, no? Govinda Mukande Udara Pare Hare Ankare Namakame. So 8 lines, okay? Har, 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 and the word, we call it one line. Give me a sign that you understand. This is one line, okay? You don't chant, you breathe, okay? One line, Hare 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 Gobinde, you inhale, okay? Long inhale for the frame, inhale. Second line, Hare 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 Gobinde, Hare 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 Mukande, you exhale. And you keep doing it. There are 8 lines for breath. Yes? And you keep repeating this. One line, but from the mouth, inhale. Second line, exhale nose. In mouth, ex nose. Okay? Give me a sign. Very good. Look at the mudra, very easy. It's the Gya mudra, but you put it here. There is in Odissi, I don't know if you know Odissi, it's an ancient Indian dance. And there is this famous thing that you move something through your ears. You have not to move, but the tip of the Gya mudra is in line with your ears. Okay? It's a very nice thing. Don't put effort in this. Okay? So I repeat. Hare 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 Gobinde. Hare Hare Mukande. Nose. Slowly, slowly, you will find your rhythm. Now, I don't care if you do a mistake between the lines, but one line, there is or one inhale or one exhale. Important, inhale mouth, exhale nose. So she put the music and you look at the tip of the nose. So palm inward, okay? Tip of the nose. Now you breathe long and deep from the nose, and when arrives the music, you go with it. Please, Dunya.